Hello and welcome. Live from Channels Television's global headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. You're watching Newsroom Series. I'm Dominic Iriwu, and today our focus will be on the South. But before we get into that, let's have a snippet of our top stories making rounds at the moment. Now, at least 5 service officials have been killed following a bandit attack at the National Park Service office in Oloka Orire local government area of Oyo State. The attack reportedly occurred at about 9 p.m. on Tuesday, January 6, 2026. Confirming the incident, the spokesman for the command, DSP Ayonlade Olayinka, noted that the attack did take place and security chiefs in the state are currently en route to the affected area. As of the time of filing this report, the bodies of the victims are yet to be recovered as they are believed to be located within the surrounding forest area. Now we head to over security as the police rescued 71 victims of human trafficking following a major operation against the syndicate in Kajuru local government area of Kaduna State. The victims, including women and children, were said to be transported illegally to other parts of the country before they were rescued.
We have a credible intelligence from the members of public that some people were sighted along Kasomagani in one of the villages, that the allegation have it that they are being kidnapped by bandits. So the DPO of the area, along with other security agencies, vigilantes, raced to the place where they discovered that about 71, as you can see them, and 3 suspects were arrested. But the allegations or the explanation from them is that they are being trafficked to some part of this country for child labor. We are able to rescue them and we brought them here alive, as we can see, and we'll soon hand them over to their parents. Our appeal to the members of public, please should be wary of these notorious gangs who use the avenue of saying that they are taking their children for greener pasture in some part of this country, and at the end of the day, some of them were being handed over to bandits for ransom. We are advising, we are warning that children from this and the authorities, the local government chairman, the district heads, the village heads, please to put their eyes on their communities, ensure that such issues or such a kind of action do not happen in their domain. And we continue to synergize to ensure that Kaduna State will remain peaceful.
We begin with politics in Bayelsa State, where the All Progressives Congress is making fresh efforts to reconnect with their supporters. Now, beyond party strategy, the focus is using technology to gain trust, participation, and getting real numbers in an attempt to address years of voter apathy and rebuild confidence ahead of future elections.
Leaders of the All Progressives Congress gather for a stakeholders' engagement in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, to deal with a common concern why a state like Bayelsa, with a vibrant population, consistently records low voter turnout. For party leaders, the answer lies in weak party structures, fragmented leadership, and growing voter apathy. The Bayelsa APC caretaker chairman believes the party's e-registration will mark a turning point after years of internal division.
The APC boasted that we have over 100 million voters. But in the past 2023 general election, that was proved wrong. We did not have 100 million voters. And that is why the president and the National Working Committee members have agreed that we should undertake an e-registration.
Beyond party organization, national leaders see the initiative as a way to confront a deeper issue, which is declining voter engagement that cuts across party lines in Bayelsa State.
This e-registration affords us the opportunity to predetermine how many voters APC will get in the next election. And that is why some of the requirements would be your NIN, your voter's card. If we're able to mobilize Bayelsa people to register as members of APC, we will be able to know how many votes we're likely going to get in the next election. And I'm very happy that we have a committed governor who is willing, able to provide us support and leadership for Bayelsans to register en masse as members of the APC.
For elected representatives, the registration drive is also about restoring peace and stability in Bayelsa's political space.
Our governor haven't studied the weather and the climate and brought peace back to Bayelsa. That is to say that Bayelsa is APC and APC is Bayelsa.
Addressing party members, Governor Doyediri insists that Bayelsa's low voting figures is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of integrity.
Bayelsa, we are not used to rigging. We are used to bringing true results. Honorable Minister, that is why our figures are low. Not even because of voters' apathy. Because our results are organic. When you go to other places where people write results, check their result sheets, they are mutilated. And of course, that is one question in our country that we must all address. Because our elections are also a reflection of our population census. We must do what is right. And for us to do what is right, we cannot always be inflating. Honorable Minister, if we inflate, we will get that 1 million you are talking about. But we are not dishonest people. And so our figures most times are low, not because of just political apathy, because we want to do what is right.
Participants at this gathering believe that working together will help the state deal with the issue of voter apathy and ensure a larger turnout during upcoming elections.
Staying with politics, the All Progressives Congress in Ika Federal Constituency of Delta State convened a stakeholder sensitization meeting in Agwo, bringing together party leaders, elected representatives, and members to sensitize them on the importance of the party's electronic registration exercise, as well as key organizational issues ahead of the forthcoming party activities. The idea is to ensure that participants get clarity to ensure a smooth, transparent, and inclusive process, particularly for grassroots members in rural communities across the constituency.
If we all decide that we have to work together and to start now, not tomorrow, I'm sure that we'll be able to command the space in all the 26 wards of the Ika Federal Constituency. And it's important that we command that space, because I know that both the Ika South and the Ika Northeast have always been known for good figures in elections. And I believe that we can truly deliver even much more than before, because we are all together now in one party. So if we spend our energies trying to fight internally, rather than spending our energies on how to deliver the votes at the elections, we'll be making mistakes. A good politician looks beyond just the immediate. You look beyond what you're seeing. You plan, and you're able to properly execute your plans. There is still a lot of work to be done, and I believe that we are capable, if only we can think together, agree to work together.
This meeting and our leader. So let me start.
He was also drawn to preparations for the party's upcoming congresses, as stakeholders emphasized the need for internal democracy, fairness, and broad participation at ward and constituency levels.
The e-registration process is a national program that our party has announced to digitize our membership register. I think we're the first political party to attempt this innovation that is looking to set our records straight and make it easily usable and accessible for both planning and policy purposes. Now, the process is meant to be simple and seamless. It's a transfer of membership to this e-registration platform, where individuals with their critical information, their NIN, and their voters register are captured on this platform. That gives them all the rights and privileges, of party members able to participate in all statutory activities of the party, like congresses, like primaries, and other events. So we're very happy that this program is starting. It's been long in coming and in making, but we are now, I think, beginning to implement, and it's going well so far.
Over to Edo State, where Governor Monday Okpebolo tours key road and erosion control projects in Benin City, assessing progress and pushing for quality delivery. Excited residents cheer as long-neglected roads get a facelift. Our correspondent Jessica Lubushere reports.
Residents and motorists cheer as Governor Monday Okpebolo tours key road construction projects in Benin City. The projects visited includes the Saple Road bypass access, the old Saple roads linking Ajit, Ororobi, and Ogege communities, Ogege Road off Saple Road, and the 1.4-kilometer Catholic Charismatic Church Road off Ekenwa Road. The residents are thrilled with the governor's intervention, saying the challenge of bad roads had lasted too long. At the Church Road project site, residents are impressed with the governor's surprise intervention.
For the past 3-4 years, it has been very terrible. Break my borehole, enter my compound, and destroy so many things, generator and the rest of them. So of recent, when we heard that the governor is coming here, it's more important than going any other place.
Don't take for years we don't suffer this road. Catholic charismatic road, Upper Ekenwa, don't take. We pray, may God empower Monday Okpebolo, make He help us as He don't do at the go. May God give her more power, more knowledge, more wisdom.
Governor Okpebolo commends the contractors for their work, but insists some must do better.
We were at Church Road. We are not too happy with the contractor there. So our next visit, by the time we get there again and nothing is happening the way we want it, we can revoke that job. We have gone to other places. Everything is going on well. I'm very happy with Brass. They are doing a very good job. I'm also very much impressed with the contractors, APC, handling this supply road. They're also doing a very good job.
He says President Bola Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda has made a significant impact on development projects in the state.
We must work in line with Mr. President's agenda, the new hope for the country. And the only way we can bring about the new hope is about the construction of roads that we are doing. That is the only way that we can let our people know that they voted for us and we still need them to continue to vote for us. So this is what we are doing. And for me, I'm impressed with what I've seen now.
The state government has also vowed to continue regular inspections to ensure projects, including the Catholic Charismatic Church Street, with its flood control measures, are delivered on time and meet specifications. Jessica Lubushere, Channels Television News.
You're watching Newsroom Series live on Channels Television. Still ahead, the Niger Delta Development Commission assures of the completion of projects in Rivers State. That and more after this break. Welcome back. The Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, has assured of the completion of ongoing projects in rural communities of Rivers State to pave way for increased socio-economic activities. The projects include the sand filling and reclamation of Okochiri, Okrika local government area, and the 4.5-kilometer Nonwa Udueme Ogu Road linking Tai and Ogbu Bolo local government areas of Rivers State.
put in the second place.
The Executive Director, Finance and Administration of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Boma Yaye, is on tour of ongoing projects in rural communities in Rivers State. His first port of call is the 4.5-kilometer Nonwa-Udeme-Ogu Road, which connects Ogu and Bolo, a coastal local government area known for its fishing communities, creeks, mangrove swamps, to Thai government, where the newly established Federal University of Environment is located, will also serve as a bypass to the River State NYSC orientation camp.
Products will be taken easily out of this place to Port Harcourt and to the city center. It will enable the dwellers to, improve their economic activities. So these are one of the gains. But apart from that, you see easy movement of goods and services from both local governments to the city center.
The first phase of this project should be handed over to NDDC for commissioning on or before 31st of January. All things being equal.
The inspection team then moves to another coastal local government area, Okrika, where the NDDC is carrying out large-scale sand filling and reclamation of the ancient town of Okochiri. The NDDC Executive Director, Finance and Administration, who expressed satisfaction with the pace of work, says the reclamation project has increased the land space in the area and has boosted recreational activities.
I am satisfied, very well satisfied. I've seen the work that has gone in here, and you can see even today, the people of Okochiri will use this place for their world-acclaimed beach party that is known all over the world.
We are so happy, we are so excited, and they have even come for inspection to see that the more lands are reclaimed for the community. So we are very thankful to Mr. President, and also thankful to the MD that they have provided more land.
The NDDC Executive Director, Finance and Administration, also inspected ongoing work on the 1,500-seater Ogu Civic Center and the Ogu Community Pavilion in the local government area of Rivers State.
Now, the Cross River State's Governor Basio II has sworn in Egbong Odanma Egbong as the substantive chairman of Bekwara local government area, charging him to lead with humility, unity of purpose, and a deep commitment to service. Speaking during the swearing-in ceremony at the Executive Council chambers in Governor's Office, Calabar, Governor Otu described the local government administration as the closest tier of government to the people and a critical driver of grassroots development, stressing that the APC places high premium on effective local governance. Governor Otu reminded the new chairman that leadership is about responsibility and compassion, not the exercise of power.
Today, principally beyond all, I want to congratulate Comrade Egbong Odanma. We'll continue with our modus operandi, which is to respect elders. Position is not given for you to exert or become an emperor. Position is for you to serve. So I want to thank you very much. I know that I will never be disappointed. I believe that as you go back, you will swear in your vice, and both of you will work together to make sure that Bekwara comes back to where it was and will move even forward.
Excellency, the mandate you give to me to take Bekwara to the next level will never be taken for that. And I want to thank you most warmly for this opportunity to serve again. I will do to the tenants that have taken the oath of office. I know the bar will be proud that you have us. Thank you and God bless you.
Abom State's Governor Umo Eno has signed the 2026 budget into law. He signed the appropriation bill during the enlarged State Executive Council meeting at the Exco Chambers, Government House, Uyo, in the presence of the leadership of the State House of Assembly. The governor commended the synergy between the House of Assembly and the executive arm of government, adding that the collaboration accounted for numerous achievements recorded in the state last year. The governor urged members of the State Executive Council to be ready for total commitment and passion in service delivery, warning that no excuse would be tolerated for non-performance.
Please permit me to again thank the Speaker of the 8th Assembly, Right Honorable Udemo Tom, and the honorable members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly for speedily and expeditiously passing our 2026 People's Budget of Expansion and Growth, and celebrate the deep spirit of collaboration that exists between us at the executive arm and the legislative arm, as well as the judiciary arm of government. This is the charge our people gave us, to work together to ensure we deliver dividend of democracy. And I'm happy we are carrying out that assignment with decency and decorum. All revenues of government must go into the single treasury account. Let me make it absolutely clear that no part of government will generate money and spend. No part of government.
The traditional leadership of the Okpobo Kingdom in Rivers State has pledged to take deliberate steps to preserve its native language amid fears that it's facing extinction. The assurance was given by the Amanayabo-elect shortly after his formal presentation to the Kingdom's Council of Chiefs, following his selection by the royal family. He identified the preservation of the Okpobo language as a key priority of his reign, describing it as central to the identity, history, and cultural heritage of the Okpobo people.
The ancient kingdom of Okpobo in Okpobo, Nkoro local government area of Rivers State is not only renowned for its illustrious history, but also for its deep-rooted traditional and cultural values. One of these is the dignified and peaceful process of royal succession, which was demonstrated once again following the demise of the late monarch Danderson Douglas Jaja, who also served as chairman of the Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council. In line with these customs, consultations were quietly and extensively held amongst the royal family, culminating in the emergence of Prince Charles McPurple Jaja as Aman Yanabo-elect, who is now being presented to the kingdom's traditional institution.
Before you become the Amayabo of Okpobo, you have to first of all be the head of the King Jaja Walking House, because that's where you move from to becoming the Amayabo of Okpobo. And one of the ceremonies that we performed this morning was to hand over the flag of one of the insignia of King Jaja, which is the flag of King Jaja, to His Majesty, King Charles Jeki VI. We did that, and we equally inducted him into our council, our own Senapo Council.
Expectations are high that the new monarch will consolidate peace and preserve the rich cultural heritage of the kingdom.
It is extremely significant because it's a turning point in our history that we were able to produce a monarch, a much younger person, a man born into the monarchy, because his grandfather and his fathers were all kings in this community. So we are excited because we expect that he will put all his foot forward in the right direction.
Everybody is happy. You can see how everybody is gathered. And the event is moving smoothly. There is no rancor, there is no bitterness. Everybody is happy to see him on the throne. It's a welcome development.
The king-elect expresses hope that his reign will not only drive the development aspirations of Okpobo Kingdom, but also ensure the preservation of their language.
We are unique in several ways. We are unique in our appearances. We are unique in our dresses. We are unique even in our language that I must ensure that we bring back our grandchildren, children, ourselves under this watch, with the help of my Alapu Council, which we have resolved today, the Bani languages will be one of the domestic languages to be used from primary school.
Residents of Opobo are optimistic that the reign of the new king will sustain the existing peace and attract increased development to the historic kingdom.
And that's where we drop the anchor on this edition of Newsroom Series. I'm Dominic Iwiwu. Enjoy the rest of your day.